after UKW reached its pinnacle in Philadelphia and then started a revolution in Chicago, UKW returns to one of its most historic locations, a location that has hosted 3 previous UKW Smash events. We are now back in Tokyo for UKW Smash 4. And it is my honor to introduce the match club.
I've been down this road before. I'll give my all and settle the score. I know the battle's mine. I'll stand alone. I'm never gonna change my way. Don't give a fuck about whoever stands in my way. Don't give a fuck. I cut the deck my own way. I won't lie. I'll make a revolution. Back down. You're already broken. Whoa, we're never tired of running. Whoa, we're never tired of hiding. We like to lead on the fear in your eyes. Hey, another round, another time. We were born for this. Whoa, we're never tired of kidding. Whoa, we're never tired of flying. We're like a demon coming back to life. Hey, not a trace. We're living in the shadows.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here for UKW Smash 4, an exciting night of action here in the Tokyo Dome. A exciting match card that is going to start with the second son, Alfie Parcher, taking on the American Dragon Joshua Garcia for the UKW International Championship.
Introducing first, the challenger from Manchester, England, the second son, Alfie Parcher.
The second son has an opportunity. Dakota Valente, what possibly could be his last opportunity at the UKW International Championship. He was granted this request with a challenge made to the American Dragon, and Joshua Garcia accepted the challenge of Alfie Parcher, and you gotta think Parcher is coming into this match with a lot of weight on his shoulders.
No doubt, Cass, and you gotta think Parcher has really got to do something here, guys. And I don't mean get a win. It's basically, I'm gonna be completely honest as I can. Alfie has got to get a win. He has been on too much of a losing streak. He's had too many second chances, and he has yet to acquire any of those. So tonight, Alfie's got to find a way to win.
And introducing next, the UKW International Champion from Kill, Devil Hill, North Carolina, the American Dragon, Joshua Garcia.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here comes the international champion, Joshua Garcia, who's had a career revival by re-winning the championship at Pinnacle coming out of retirement. And he's been on a roll ever since. And you know what? I'm sure he's got a hungry challenger in Alfie Parcher tonight, a man who's had so many opportunities who hasn't been able to fully capitalize. And hopefully this time around he faces a better chance. But this is going to be a great match.
And we really dive into, a lot of people have considered and wondered why Joshua Garcia accepted the challenge of Alfie Parcher. And I think it has a lot to do with what you just mentioned, Valente. Josh was retired, and he felt like he was granted a second chance by the UKW faithful, by the UKW board, and by this company as a whole. And now is the flag carrier for that international championship. And I think he sees a lot of himself in the second son, Alfie Parcher.
No doubt, Cash. You and Valente make great points, but the biggest point here is that Alfie hasn't won a match in forever. We think back to the go-home episode of UKW Valor. He lost against Valor Heavyweight Champion Ace Stone. He's lost against Alex Perez. He's lost just constantly the Elimination Chamber against Chris Lava and all the other 5 competitors. He's just lost, guys. And that's the simple fact. So tonight, I got to say, this is his final chance at gold.
And I think it has a lot to do. We've got to think a little bit, too, about Griffin and his opponent. Oh, my. The cheap shot there from Alfie. Alfie being a little bit more all over Garcia early here. And this is what, if you're Alfie Parcher, this is what you're going to have to do.
And I think it's what you were just about to say, Cass, is that he's taken a little bit out of his brother's game book and playbook. He's doing those cheap shots, like you're saying, that's gotten Griffin where he's at right now.
Griffin is the current UKW Cruiserweight champion. We'll see some more of the Parcher family later tonight when Griffin defends that Cruiserweight championship against Die Hard. But a big night could be in store for the Griffins if Alfie is able to win the International Championship tonight and Griffin is able to walk out a smash, steal the Cruiserweight champion. A close 2 count there off the sunset flip by Joshua Garcia. Now Garcia pacing.
For both brothers to continue holding gold. Griffin continues to hold that Cruiserweight championship, and if Parcher can end up winning the international title here, it's big.
It definitely would be huge for him.
Now you see Alfie. Look at Alfie trying to go for a big backbreaker, but no, the knee caught Alfie right on the jaw, and a big enziguri by Garcia.
You know Garcia's going to have a plan, no doubt.
We've noticed Garcia really evolve his game since he came back, went for the big elbow there, fell a little bit short. And Alfie now able to take advantage off of that with a couple of chops. Big shot, a big super kick to the back of the head by Parcher.
And when you take as much time as Garcia had off, you start to think, you start to train, and you really, hell, even meditate. You figure out what you got going on in the ring, and I think that's what Garcia did.
And I think it has completely, if you ask me, this Joshua Garcia we have is a completely evolved Joshua Garcia from even back in the day. And a beautiful shooting star press by Parcher. Parcher pulling out the bag of tricks early, but a kick out at 2 by the American Dragon.
Finding a way, guys. I think Parcher's really going to have to find a way here to find.
And now look at this.
Take Parcher apart.
Oh, my Josh with a beautiful drop kick to the back of the head.
It's going to be hard. It's going to be really hard.
Now look, duck underneath by Garcia. Garcia leaps over as well. Garcia looking, beautiful snap German. Into the cover, off of the bridge. Counts 2, but a kick out by Parcher. And I think Garcia is going to pay a big deal to be able to target that lower neck. That lower neck of Alfie Parcher is going to be key because it's such a big target area for a lot of Joshua Garcia's moveset.
He's got to find a way to try to not allow him to do that.
You see, look at the brawl right now between these two, and Alfie's going to have to win some of these. Alfie's going to have to win some of these exchanges here with Josh.
How much do you want it, Alfie?
The International Championship has been a target by Alfie Parcher for a number of months now. This could be his last shot at that gold.
These two not stepping back from each other. Haymakers after haymakers.
Multiple shots flaring up. And now look at this.
Oh, and look at this.
And I think this is showing the fight that Alfie does have for that International Championship. Oh, but here comes Garcia. Oh, but Parcher, beautiful body slam.
They both fought hard right there, but it ended in a tie. But Parcher's the only one really left standing right there.
Alfie. Oh, and he gave time. He gave time for Garcia to recover. Garcia duck underneath, Pele kick.
My God, Alfie, that is a terrible mistake. You've been here too damn long to make mistakes like that, to showboat when you learn nothing.
Look at Garcia. Garcia looking out to the crowd here. It's a move some nanas miss in Japan. Garcia looking for the Ushigoroshi. The kick out of the knee. Parcher, DDT. And now Parcher could be looking.
Turn it around.
Parcher could be looking. He could be looking to finish this here. Parcher, super kick to the
What
knee.
you got for me,
Parcher,
Alfie?
backflips, chaos theory. But Garcia into the cover. Counts one. There's two, but the kick out by the Dragon.
Alfie gave it his best shot, and Garcia's able to stay in it.
And then we got to look at Alfie again taunting the American Dragon. Leap underneath. And a leap over again by Parcher. Went for that lariat. Garcia moved out of the way. Garcia here. With the roll-up counts one. Roll-up counts two, but no, the kick out.
Almost a bad day for Alfie right there.
Went for the enziguri. Josh off of the ropes. Look at that by Garcia.
Beautiful.
Into the DDT. Garcia unmatched technical ability. Frog splash off the top. Might put the end to Parcher right here. No, but a kick out by the second son.
Garcia really wanted a quick finish there, but Alfie staying in. We know Alfie has grit, guys. We know he has heart. It's just, can he get the match done?
Then we get another sweep of the leg, and here comes Parcher again. Parcher, beautiful enziguri, clocks him. But Garcia is up. And look at Garcia. Garcia with a leveling of blows. And now, right in the face, talking to Alfie. Oh, this could be big. Garcia sent over the top by Parcher. Oh, and Parcher looking to set
what you doing here,
sail, looking to take to the skies. Alfie Parcher is looking to go all in over the top.
Oh my God! What a hell of a move.
Parcher,
hopefully you had your camera out for that one.
Parcher went over the top on Garcia and now could be looking to finish Joshua Garcia right here, right now. Top rope goes Parcher. Parcher off of the drop kick, but no, Garcia moves. Garcia now. Garcia's got him. Stacked right, dead to right, spinning brainbuster ball game. In the cover. Counts
but
one.
It wasn't enough.
Counts two. No, the kick out for Parcher. Parcher stays alive out of the spinning brainbuster by Garcia.
I'll say it every time. You gotta love this kid, no doubt.
Parcher off of the ropes. Garcia snaps down. Garcia lucky. What a spinning arm drag. And then off the ropes. And this is vintage Joshua Garcia. But Parcher moves out of the way of the knee drop. Parcher with a chop.
Could have been bad for Joshua. You see the fire in Parcher's eyes.
Here we go. Parcher again with a DDT.
He wants it bad, guys. He wants it really bad.
Here comes Parcher. Sends him in again. Ducks underneath. Parcher went for the spinning back elbow. Garcia with a hell of an enziguri. This match is going to come down to who has the better stand of endurance. Parcher, but Parcher
Garcia made a mistake.
And normally that's not something we see from the American Dragon, but it might end up costing Joshua right here. Elevated Chaos Theory. An elevated Chaos Theory count. Two. No. And Parcher can't believe it.
So close.
Parcher is in
Alfie.
Parcher is in just disbelief right now.
I'm in disbelief. You are so close.
Moves out of the way. Garcia caught him again with the DDT off the moonsault.
Alfie got caught up too much with what the ref was doing and was not focused on staying on Garcia.
Now look at this. This could spell the end if you're Alfie Parcher. Big shot by Garcia. We've seen this before. Garcia
we
looking.
Definitely have.
Scales the ropes like a cat. Off of the top. Superplex. Rolls it in to the spinning brainbuster.
My God.
And like I said, a move that has made legendary headways in Japan. Here we go. Garoshi nails the Parcher. And Garcia with a mission statement set in stone. Spinning brainbuster. Plants Parcher. 1, 2, 3.
International champion Joshua Garcia.
Here is your winner by pinfall, and still UKW International Champion, Joshua Garcia.
Joshua Garcia celebrating. What the hell? That's Yamashita! Holy hell, Yamashita's back! Yamashita is making a message statement to the international champion.
What the hell?
Way!
We haven't seen Yama since Pinnacle. Yama just sent the champion craning into the barricade.
Yamashita's here at Smash, and we're all here for it.
Oh my God, he's leveling the international champion, the American Dragon. And now, oh no.
Oh no, Yama.
Yama, no.
Come on,
Yama's
man,
got
you
him
gotta
up.
make a
Yama's got him up for the Yama bomb. Oh God, on the barricade. Just leveled the American Dragon. And I don't think he's done yet.
He's not done. He's not. Yama, come on now.
Oh no. No. Yama,
My God.
just dropped Garcia on his neck.
That is a problem. Welcome back, Yamashita.
As we continue on with UKW Smash, we now have the UKW Undisputed Women's Championship match where the Golden Ace Amber Reed takes on the Women's Champion Violet Grimm.
And introducing first the challenger from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, the Ace, Amber Reed.
Amber Reed, the Golden Ace, has an opportunity to win her first UKW Women's Championship here tonight as she takes on the Undisputed Women's Champion Violet Grimm. And guys, there has not been a woman in UKW that has been on more of a collision course with gold than the Golden Ace Amber Reed. And I think that we might see a new UKW Undisputed Women's Champion here tonight and end the historic reign of Violet Grimm.
Well, you're not wrong there, Cass. Since Amber Reed first hopped on the scene during the Season 7 premiere against Alice Awesome, she has been undefeated since then. Whether it be getting this shot by taking on the Irwin sisters, whether it be defending her shot here to keep it a one-on-one against Sammy Michaels, Amber Reed has been the one to take Violet Grimm to her max, to been the one in the spotlight. I cannot tell you how excited I am for this match and how much this could mean for the future of the women's division. We just got to see how Violet Grimm responds.
And introducing now the UKW Women's Undisputed Champion, Violet Grimm.
Well, here comes Violet Grimm, ladies and gentlemen. I know you said there's been no one on a collision course like Amber Reed, but this woman right here has been the very best that UKW has to offer in every aspect of the game. She's held the Undisputed Championship since Pinnacle, but let's go before that. She's held the Women's World Championship for a long time before that. So, I mean, she's been on top of her game for very long. She knows what it's like to be here at the top. She knows exactly what it's like to hold the throne, and I think that's just going to be another notch on her belt tonight.
I will say that there has not been a reign in UKW that has stood the test like Violet Grimm. But also, I will also argue that she has not faced a challenger as well traveled, as well documented, and as well her heir apparent than the Golden Ace Amber Reed. I think that Amber Reed is the perfect competitor to face Violet Grimm for that Women's Undisputed Championship.
Yeah, this is a match to really mark it down in the history books. I know we said that when it Violet Grimm took on Dryad Dior at Pinnacle, and I said that for sure, and that was an absolutely great match. But this match has really lived up to the hype, we thank to the contract signing this week, just all the aspects leading into this match and what Amber Reed had to do to get here. It's going to be a straight collision course, and I know the crowd's excited. I'm excited. Here we go.
And you see Violet and Amber going toe-to-toe here, going to lock up early, and you got to think that this favors the ace Amber Reed. And lock up position, and she does get the advantage. And look at Reed quickly with that flying knee strike, getting the advantage on the undisputed champion. Almost Grimm.
Reed.
Grimm's
You don't want to be in this position, Grimm, with Amber Reed. You don't want to let her use that brute force she has to knock you down.
That striking ability that Amber Reed has become known for in many different places. But Violet Grimm showcasing with a big super kick and an uppercut that she can throw some hands to.
And this is what she needs to do.
Off the ropes goes Grimm. Grimm
Watch out
floats
for
in.
it.
What a
Oh
cover by
my
Violet
God.
Grimm.
Grimm looks in great shape, guys.
She really does. And Amber, I think it's gonna be a quick showcase. I think Violet knew how much of a challenge Amber Reed was gonna be, and she knew she had to be well ready and well stamina-ized for this competition. A big spinning knee strike by Grimm. To Grimm by Reed. Now Reed sends Grimm into the corner. Floats in with a lariat, countered by Violet. Violet floats out of the corner, went for the whisper in the wind, and struck down by Reed.
Guys, I might be wrong with this, but we haven't seen Violet Grimm in the ring since Pinnacle.
It's been, we saw Violet and Sammy have a contest that was for that UKW Women's Undisputed Championship.
Other than that, yeah.
And then we saw that led to the Amber and Sammy match, which is one of the better weekly matches that we've seen in a long time. And now we're here. And now we're here with Violet and Amber Reed. And Violet is quickly trying to get the upper hand on Reed. And I think the women's position, the women's division overall is in a really good place. Because you got to think Violet Grimm has held that title strangle-held. And Amber Reed now busting onto the scene. And then we still have Dryad Dior under UKW contract. And not only that, Mrs. Dream On, K.S. Carter, is recovering from an ankle surgery, so she'll be back soon. So the UKW women's division is really starting to get in a really good position.
And there's no doubt in that. You're going to think Sammy Michaels is definitely watching.
Sammy
this match,
Michaels.
and this is what she could have been in if it wasn't for Amber Reed. So if I'm her, I'm watching this match. I'm studying what these two are doing, and I'm figuring out who I got to face next to get that title.
Reed has made it a key mark to continue to dodge the attacks of Violet Grimm. And look at Reed with the sling blade.
Oh my God.
And right into the drop zone is Violet Grimm. And Reed looking for the stomp. But what a move out of the way from Violet Grimm into the Famouser. And that was a just smart, well-executed maneuver by Violet Grimm. And now look at the moonsault shifting in midair. Into the cover. That might be it for the Golden Ace. Counts two, but a kick out by Reed.
Reed's been all over the world.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Phoenix splash off the ropes by Grimm. No, another kick out by Reed. Sorry to interrupt you, Valente, but Violet Grimm is doing her best to keep down Reed.
I was actually just about to mention that Violet Grimm, has a lot to work with here because Amber Reed has been around the world. You can find her pretty much everywhere. So Violet Grimm definitely has a lot to work with and a bunch of different opponents to look at for Amber Reed.
Oh, look at Reed. Reed actually just connected with that big air raid neck breaker. And Reed could be looking for that Golden A trigger right to the face. Into the cover. Off of the Golden A trigger, but a kick out by Grimm. And Reed can't believe that Violet kicked out of that Golden A trigger.
They always look at the ref, but you got to remember to keep your calm and cool when you're in these type of matches.
Counter out.
To be able to
Violet.
claim that
Violet.
gold.
Look at Violet. Golden 8 trigger.
Oh my
She just
God.
hit Amber with her own move into the cover.
What a way.
Off
He
of the
beats her off
golden
her
8
own move.
trigger. Now a kick out.
No. That would have been
Look
bad,
at
guys.
it. Spin kick to the back of the head. Oh, but Violet saying that Reed's move wasn't enough to put her away, but she knows what is, and she's gonna go for the purple arrow off of the top.
Oh my God.
Into the cover.
That is it.
2 count. No. Reed kicked out of the purple arrow.
And Violet cannot believe it. How is Reed still in this match? What does she have to hit her with?
Now sends her into the ropes, but Reed counters. Reed sends her into the corner. What could Violet and Reed be thinking? Here we go. Shot now.
What are you doing here, Reed?
Reed has
What are you doing?
Violet vertical hurricane run off the
Oh my
top.
God! Amber back to her feet. Both competitors were down.
Into the axe handle by Reed. And Valente, Amber, Reed, and Violet Grimm have been very impressive here tonight. And I think these women have kept things on equal playing fields. I think this is anybody's matchup at this point. And look at Violet caught Reed, double arm DDT.
100%. This is definitely anybody's match, and it's a very even matchup. One of the most even matchups probably on the card tonight.
Rolls in, went for the overhead swanton. Violet gave Reed too much time to recover after the double arm DDT.
The only difference here is Violet's had a lot more matches in UKW
Oh my
than
God!
Reed.
Look at that from Reed! Spinning!
Beautiful! Oh my!
What a corkscrew kick from Reed!
Really pulling out all the stops here tonight, but like I was saying, she's had more matches in UKW than Reed. But Reed is definitely showing her veteran sense here with the way she's maneuvering and taking on Violet Grimm.
Reed now with the multiple strikes, and what a forearm just dropped Grimm. Reed picking up Violet. Reed now with the headlock. And now look at this from Amber Reed. And you see the frustrating starting to build in Violet Grimm. Oh, she dunked it. What a corkscrew kick.
And that frustration's gonna get her mad enough to
Here
where
we
she's
go.
not gonna-
Superman punch.
She is not taking lightly to how Amber Reed's done this match. She feels disrespected, guys.
Here we go, Violet. Eyeing up Reed again. Superman punch.
Back to back.
It could be all set in stone here. You see, what is Violet going for here? The backstabber floats her into the crossface, but Reed with the long legs of Amber Reed just got the ropes.
I'm kind of there with Violet right there. I did not see that leg touch that bottom rope. I see how she could be upset with the ref right there. That's bullshit.
Oh, but look at Violet. Violet now turns it into a dragon sleeper instead.
Oh my God.
And now torquing the neck of Amber Reed.
Amber's got to find a way to power out of this. I just don't know how she
look.
does.
Show what a beautiful
that's smart.
backflip. What a backflip from Reed. And now Reed sets her dead to rights. Air raid crash. And then immediately hooks both arms. Golden 8 trigger. Into the cover.
I think that was her
One,
last shot.
Two. No, another kick out from Grimm.
What does she have to do?
Wait, what was Drya?
Wait.
Super kick. That's Drya Dior. Drya with a shot to Reed. And a shot to Grimm.
Oh my God, she's back.
And now staring bullets with Amber Reed. Oh, and here comes, this match has been called off. What the hell?
It has to be. Drya sending a statement.
Whoa.
Wait.
Statement
Daddy.
all cap.
Hey, yes, Daddy by Drya Dior. And now Amber Reed trying to provide defense. And no, but Drya's got Reed up again.
Another one.
No.
Yes, Daddy.
A second. Yes, Daddy. From Drya Dior. And also a side dive to Grimm. The brat.
Like Dakota said, it's a statement, and it's a statement in all caps.
Look at this. What a showcase this is. Reed in ring. Dior on the ramp, and Grim in between. What a showcase this could be between these three competitors. As we continue on with UKW Smash, the Simply Better Spartans take on the World Tag Team Champions, Leon Cruz and Orlando Silver, the upper echelon.
And introducing first the team of Simply Better, Aaron Matthews, and the Spartan, Brandon Collins, the Simply Better Spartans.
Putting on for the city, high stakes we rise. 30 grand on the wrist, twisting up in the skies. Riding big wheels, chrome shine, gleam in the night. Boss moves, no cap, top floor, sky heights. Cash rules, metal clinks, vibe so raw. 40 on the dash, fast lane.
Introducing next, the UKW World Tag Team Champions, Leon Cruz, Orlando Silver, the upper echelon.
The Simply Better Spartans and Leon Cruz and Orlando Silver. You got to think that Collins and Matthews ran the gauntlet to get here, guys. And now Cruz and Silver now have to put up or shut up, because they had the opportunity to deny the Simply Better Spartans an opportunity for the World Tag Team titles, and they couldn't get the job done on Renegade or Valor. Collins with a win over Leon Cruz, Matthews with a win over Orlando Silver. But now, in tag team action, it's an entirely different conversation, because there has never in UKW been a team that gels more than Silver and Cruz, the upper echelon.
The upper echelon is one of the best, is the best tag team in UKW. There aren't that many, but the upper echelon has stated that they are the best, and there is no doubt they hold them titles. So if you're a tag team that holds the UKW tag titles, you are the best in UKW. Tonight, I got a feeling that Aaron Matthews, the Simply Better Spartans, and Brandon Collins, they are going to have to find a way to finally win this gold, because if they don't, guys, I don't see how they stay a tag team. It's just too much for them. They haven't won nothing. They haven't done nothing. Their best chance is tonight, and they need to prove that's why they are a tag team here in UKW.
I just thought about something too. I, remembered how Aaron Matthews and Brandon Collins had to run the gauntlet to get here. Now, we can say what we want about Leon's ability to be a singles competitor and Orlando's ability to be a singles competitor. But one thing we cannot deny is that they are better as a team, and that's why they hold those titles.
And I think maybe Dakota might be onto something, because Collins and Matthews were able to win their individual singles matches against Silver and Cruz. Maybe that showcases that maybe they're better as singles.
It's definitely a question that's been raised recently. We're gonna find out though. Do they still got what it takes to be a team around here? Because at the end of the day, it's more than just a series of one-on-one matches to get to where you are. You need to win also as a team. So if they can do that, then maybe all of this talk is exactly what it is, just talk.
And that's actually a interesting draw by the upper echelon to start Collins against Cruz. So here we go. And now look at these two hyping up the crowd here in Tokyo. Both teams have expressed how these are dream matches for them.
Brandon starting off hot already, got Leon down.
Cruz flips Collins inside, but Collins quickly trying to gain the advantage. But Cruz and Collins going actually back and forth. Big drop kick by Collins sends Cruz off his feet, and now Collins staring bullets at Orlando Silver. And now look at Cruz with a big shot, the kicks. Oh, and now look at Cruz.
Oh, look
Cruz
at Leon.
with us. These two quickly going after their respective partners on each side. But no, look at Collins. Collins with a suicide dive.
Oh, Orlando.
Oh, my, Silver.
Orlando's not taking that lightly.
Silver could be looking for something big here over the top with the splash, but AM moves out of the way.
Just when you thought this was going to be a one-on-one between Orlando and Cruz, it's turned into tag team mayhem.
An absolute just free-for-all right now, and a big knee to the back. Oh, but here comes Collins. Collins and Cruz both went for drop kicks. Off of the ropes, flies in. Look at Collins with the rolling knees.
Oh my!
This absolute
Aaron Matthews back up there
and
on his corner.
You see Cruz. Cruz switches underneath. Cruz with the roll throughs. Got him with the sunset flip. Count 1. Count 2. But no,
Already a 2 count.
There's the tag. 2-0 show Orlando Silver, who just decks Collins. And I think it's going to be big to see the upper echelon cut the ring in half. A typical tag team strategy that has made some tag teams great over the years is their ability to make frequent tags and cut the ring in half, and that seems to be the game plan for Cruz and Silver, the upper echelon here tonight.
And not only that, is the way they won the tag titles. It's the way they won the tag titles at Pinnacle. When Leon was going to reach for the title, Orlando was playing guard dog. I mean, these two really fight well in the ring with each other. Their chemistry is matched better than any other. We saw it in the match at Revolution against the
Oh, what a catch by Silver!
Oh my God!
Just plucked Aaron Matthews out of midair.
Like, these two are the best tag team in UKW, no doubt. But I just gotta wonder who's able to beat them. Will it be Brandon Collins and Aaron Matthews tonight? I don't know. I have no faith. I'm gonna be real, guys.
And it's not only that. How much over the past couple of weeks, ever since Pinnacle, has it fed into the mind of Silver and Cruz that their leader, the leader of the upper echelon, Andre Simmons, has been MIA, nowhere to be seen. So
I definitely agree with you both you guys, Dakota and Cass, that one, this is the best team in UKW, and if the belts don't show that, I don't know what needs to be shown. And also, I don't know. Honestly, I feel like they might be better without Andre Simmons around. There was a lot of pressure with him there to uphold themselves to a standard that, what was higher, I guess. Because Simmons was the world champion, and now without Simmons, they're kind of free to do their own thing.
I'll be kind of interested to see when's the next time we hear from the Bayou bad boy Andre Simmons. We haven't heard from him since his UKW championship loss to Tyler Drake at Pinnacle.
You'd think maybe the upper echelon would have kept in touch. You think after their match at Revolution when they retained the title, Simmons would have been like, good job and stuff like that. But no, we have not heard one word out of Simmons since the match at Pinnacle.
That's been the thing. Neither have Cruz and Silver. They've been very adamant about that, is they have not heard from the leader of the upper echelon since the Pinnacle main event. And maybe you got to think too
heavy on Simmons.
Maybe you got to think Simmons holds some resentment because Cruz and Silver did get involved and were not able to help Simmons retain the title.
More of a distraction. They thought they were helping, but really they may have distracted him more.
Beautiful double underhook brainbuster there to Cruz. Counts 2, but a kick out by Leon Cruz. Collins, like you said, Coda, this is going to be a hard matchup for AM and Brandon Collins to pull out here.
They got to figure something out. They got to get on the same wavelength. They got to really channel. They've been in UKW longer, guys, but right now the future talent like the upper echelon is really kicking these old fossils to the curb, if I would say.
And you also want to bring up a good point of how good this must feel for Leon Cruz coming back to an area that was extensively a home base for him. What is that? Beautiful!
Oh my God, what is that?
Beautiful,
now that's what I'm
Simply
talking
Better
about.
Knee strike. An assisted Simply Better knee strike, but a kick out early.
Orlando!
Handled by Orlando.
Just like that, the upper echelon are the only ones in the ring. It turns tides that fast.
Look at Leon, forearm. Drops. Now Silver over the top to Collins.
Oh my God!
And there's the knee on the floor to Cruz. Oh my gosh, the upper echelon are running this right now.
Great job. I mean, it's just like I said, the chemistry, the way they just know what to do in the ring without even saying a word.
On AM, 2 count kick out by Aaron Matthews. Matthews stays alive.
Really, just when you thought Aaron Matthews and Brandon Collins had something going for them, the upper echelon shut it down just like that.
And that's what great tag teams do. But what I was going to say is, how good it must feel for Leon, who spent a long period of time here in Tokyo, here in Japan, training. Beautiful! Protect the neck by Cruz.
My God.
And now get him set
Not looking
and
good.
rolls through in to that knee bar. But like I was saying, Cruz, who spent a majority of his early training period here in Japan training, and it has made him the competitor he is. And now look at Cruz. Cruz bringing it to Collins. Big shot, but there's AM. AM's right behind Cruz.
AM's got to take an opportunity here, and we're back to tag team mayhem.
And look at AM. AM trying to take
Oh, what
out
is this?
Cruz here. And look at this, the peppering
Oh my
shot
God.
from Aaron
Man.
Matthews.
Man,
Holy hell.
Just continuing to pepper the chest. And now here comes Cruz back in. Cruz with a shot now.
Cruz like that much.
Oh, but AM counters, and this is the spot if you're the Spartans. You got to try to win it here.
There's Leon. You only have Leon to worry about, but if you don't do something soon, Orlando's going to get back up.
And I think that's just what has happened. Cruz played defense well enough, and a big spinning knee strike. And now look at Silver. Silver going across and taking out.
Oh my.
And, oh
It's
my
fair
God, the
game.
spinning
Oh
kick.
my Lord. But it's fair game. Aaron Matthews did what he did to Orlando there. Now it's fair game that Orlando does it to Brandon.
Look at this big protect your neck from Cruz again. This is just
Both
became
Brandon
a
and Orlando back up on the apron.
this has became a complete run game here of oh now what is this? Cruz popping him up with a beautiful assisted CDT.
Oh, and it's not looking good, guys. You know what's coming.
Oh, it's really not looking good right here. Off the ropes goes.
oh, no.
Oh, but AM ran right. Oh, and there's the Silver bullet. Oh, and
That's
there.
exactly what you wanted to watch out for. Oh, that's far, Orlando.
Oh, it is far, and he ends up missing it.
Not a great decision there by Orlando, but he's got to find a way to recuperate after that.
Oh, and I think that might end up costing him here. AM looking up for the pendulum. Brain buster. Got him dead.
Oh, there
now
goes
spins
Leon.
off Cruz. This could be the moment here.
This is their only opportunity, their one
Oh, but
shot.
look who's back up. Oh, and
How the
AM
hell?
sends Cruz off again. And now,
This could be it.
big shot. And there's no, but Silver.
Look at Silver.
The Enziguri to Collins. Oh, but now here is AM. Went for the elbow.
Look at
big
Silver.
shot. Silver. Collins is down on the outside. The roll
Oh,
up.
no.
Counts one. Counts two. No, the kick out.
No.
Silver bullet out of nowhere. Into the cover. Collins
Silver's
is still
done it.
down. One,
Done it by himself.
two, three. Right when Collins got back to the apron.
Here are your winners by pinfall and still UKW Tag Team Champions, Leon Cruz, Orlando Silver, the Upper Echelon.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we continue on with UKW Smash, Die Hard has an opportunity to win the UKW Cruiserweight Championship here against Griffin Parcher.
Load the chamber and set your side. Wind the handle and lock it tight. Grip the handle and grip it right. Hold your breath and squeeze it. Headshot.
Introducing first the challenger from parts unknown. He is Die Hard.
Die Hard with a major opportunity here in Tokyo, guys, as he sets his sights and is locked on to the UKW Cruiserweight Championship, held by the Rebel Griffin Parcher. And what a match we are set for between Parcher and Die Hard.
No doubt, Cass, that Die Hard has stormed onto the scene. We think that the match he had, the opportunity he had against Rio De Niro, he's been in these opportunities when it comes to a title scene. He's been here before, but he hasn't been on quite a stage like Smash before. You got to think maybe the crowd gets to him, but he's got to echo that all out here in Japan. He's got to understand that in front of him lands him a title and an opportunity to not only put his names in the books of UKW, but to be a title holder. And there is no doubt that I am excited to see what Die Hard can bring here to this tonight at Smash. But there's also the thing of Griffin Parcher. He's been on an absolute roll, beating Kareem Hall to get that title where he's at now. I mean, Griffin Parcher has been the better Parcher brother. I know we saw Alfie in the beginning of the night take on Joshua Garcia, but the truth is Griffin has been the better brother, and he's really taken UKW by storm. So guys, I think tonight Griffin Parcher will retain, but that's just my opinion.
And you got to think as well with Die Hard. Die Hard had a major opportunity that was given by Tristan Sidney and Tyler Drake between him and Connor Irwin to see who would face Drake for the World Championship here tonight at Smash. And you got to think Die Hard lost that opportunity to Connor, so you got to think he's looking to set things right here tonight.
Let's go. I'm just born to be different. Running my race and I'm never gonna stop.
And introducing next, the UKW Cruiserweight Champion from Manchester, England, the Rebel, Griffin Parcher.
And here comes the UKW Cruiserweight Champion, Griffin Parcher. I like what you guys said. The better brother is Griffin Parcher by every means. I mean, he came in here and almost instantaneously won a title while we're still seeing Alfie Parcher find his way to his first one. But Griffin Parcher, he's been on a roll ever since being around here, and you know, he's been doing it the different way. He's been doing it the wrong way, but the right way at the same time. I mean, morally, it's not right, but at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do to win, and it works, right? So he's got a very, very impressive challenger in Die Hard tonight, and I'm super excited to see how this one plays out.
And I really do think that Griffin has decided to do things his own way, which has really set him apart from Alfie. And really, if you're Alfie, you need to take a step back, see how your brother has evolved and elevated his game, and maybe take some pointers.
And really, we've seen that in some of Alfie's matches. He's looked like there for a sec he was going to do the thing Griffin does, but he held himself back, and I think that's how he's losing. He's still holding himself back, and I'm going to be honest, guys. Alfie Parcher's not going to be on contract soon if he doesn't find a way to get his shit straight.
And you see Die Hard applying heavy pressure early on Griffin, but Griffin shuts that down. Griffin now off of the ropes. Look at Griffin with the drop kick.
God!
And that's
good for Griffin Parcher.
a beautiful drop kick. Selects the Die Hard, but Die Hard out of nowhere with a drop kick in the corner. And a big form as well. Die Hard now going up top rope, looking for the moonsault. Griffin moves, but Die Hard rolls through. What the hell was that? Into the cover. Counts two, but a kick out. Impressive move there from Die Hard, guys.
Die Hard's really got to start off and show something to kind of get Griffin off of his game, get him a little intimidated to show I'm here to compete.
And Die Hard really now with the grounded pound. Just showing a little bit more fury. Like I said, Die Hard's got to think that he let up a big opportunity with the loss to Connor Irwin, where Connor now is the #1 contender for the UKW Championship in our main event tonight. And now Die Hard, he got to think that this opportunity he can't let slip.
Definitely not. He's also had the opportunity against Rio. He almost had the opportunity to take that internet championship from Rio. We would have think what would have happened, it would have been Alex Young versus Rio at Revolution. It would have been at Die Hard versus Alex Young at Revolution if that happened.
Some crazy different timelines here because Die Hard really did bring a hard, elevating offense. But now look at Parcher went for the penalty kick, but I rolled through by Die Hard, and what a shot!
Oh my God!
Now Die Hard picks the knee, rolls through. Look at Die Hard, counts two. Kick out. Oh, now look. Oh, but now Parcher and Valente. What if you're Die Hard? If you're Die Hard, how do you overcome feeling like you let a massive opportunity with the UKW Championship falter, and like how do you elevate your game so you don't let this championship contest falter?
Well, you also, if you're Die Hard, you gotta realize that these opportunities don't come very often, and right now you're in the face of an opportunity. So you need to look back, you need to dig deep and find what you did wrong in those opportunities and try to avoid that. I know it may be easier said than done, but that's just the way you want to go. You definitely want to avoid what went wrong in those two. And I'm sure Die Hard's a smart competitor. I'm pretty sure he already knows what not to do.
Here we go off of the crucifix for the kick out. Beautiful counter there from Die Hard with the back suplex. But now here comes Die Hard, but oh, an uppercut from Parcher. Just clocked him, and now look at Parcher with the Northern Lights. Beautiful bridge as well. Now Die Hard crawling to the corner, and Parcher really looking good, guys. Parcher flying in with the European uppercut. Now Die Hard looking, spins him inside. What a knee! Into the cover.
God.
Count.
We could have a new champ.
Two. Another kick out early from Parcher. And now Die Hard looking out to the crowd here. Die Hard went for the moonsault. Parcher shuts that down. Moves out of the way. And now Parcher sends Die Hard onto the apron. Big shot. Look at Parcher with the drop kick. Parcher calling.
What is Parcher doing here?
Up. Parcher
Doing,
looking
Parcher?
with a splash,
Oh,
but no. The move there from Die Hard. Now Die Hard sends him in ring. Die Hard springboard. Die Hard drop kick countered. Off the ropes. Look at this. What a move by Parcher. With the moonsault into the cover. We might see the champion retain right there, but no.
Very close. And Griffin a little upset with the ref there, but you got to focus on Die Hard.
And I think it's a bit different. I think Parcher took a second to reassure the referee's count and then went right back to Die Hard, but only that split second is all that Die Hard needed. But Parcher moves out of the way of that senton. Big chop to the throat by the champion. Parcher now was going to set Die Hard up, but now Die Hard with the counter. Now Die Hard's going to set Parcher up.
What you doing here, Die Hard?
Die Hard
You're in Smash.
Die Hard.
What are you
top.
doing?
Look at Die Hard floats inside. Die Hard Hurricane Run off the top.
Beautiful.
And now
what he's not done?
To the moonsault. Which now count one. There's two, but now a kick out from Parcher.
And I will say, no matter what happens tonight, I don't know who's under that mask, but whoever it is, it's one hell of a competitor.
And now Die Hard and Parcher going shots back and forth at one another.
These guys got a ton of heart, a ton of grit, a ton of will.
I don't think who is going to get this advantage.
Going to be the one to pull out here. Whoever does is going to shift their momentum.
Oh, the shot to the throat!
Oh my God!
Oh my God! The chop!
Now that's the Griffin you want to see.
And that's what we're talking about when we're saying Alfie should take it to the next level. And now look at that. Oh my God! Suplex off of the top. Into the cover. Counts two. No, a kick out from Die Hard. But that's exactly. But that's the exact thing we're talking about when we're saying Alfie. Parcher has showcased, and now look at Parcher turns it into the last chancer. And look at the head bridge from Parcher.
Look at the head. That takes insane skill, man.
Oh my God, the shot to the jaw from Die Hard.
somehow able to get out of it. I don't think Parcher can hold it much longer.
There's the forearms from both. Diehard was going to go for that go to sleep, that 360 go to sleep. But I power out from Parcher. Parcher now went for a shot. Diehard with the kick to the leg. Diehard with the forearm. No, Parcher countered
Alfie
it.
ducked.
Parcher, look at this. Big sit out Falcons arrow count.
And that's not what you wanted.
No, a kick out from Diehard.
No!
And again, Griffin in
now
the face of the
Alfie's
referee.
Maybe before he was wondering about the count, but now he's getting pissed off, guys.
Oh, now look at this. Here comes Diehard.
Oh,
And that little bit of taking his eye off the ball might have just cost Parcher.
And this is not what you wanted to have done, Parcher. You gave Diehard a chance, and he's taking the best of one of it is. Come on, Diehard.
And now here we go, Diehard. Off of the ropes, looking for the headshot. He's got to get to the cover. Off of the headshot. Rolls him into the cover. There's one. There's two. No, a kick out from Parcher. A truly, absolutely astonishing kick out from Alfie. I mean, from Griffin. Griffin, I can't believe that Griffin was able to kick out of that.
Ben, what you doing?
Oh my goodness! Oh my
God!
this.
Right off of that barricade.
Oh, and now look at the steps.
Oh, no.
Oh, Griffin
Diehard
said-
telling him to come on, but I don't know if you want to do that, Diehard.
Oh, Griffin, now what are you doing?
Whoa,
Griff!
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Griff!
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my!
Holy fuck!
Oh my God!
Holy no!
And
He can't move.
Diehard might be done. Diehard struggling to get to his feet, gets set right back down by the forearm from Parcher. Diehard rolls through.
Trying to do anything he can.
Diehard, I don't even know how he's doing this. The roll up here. Diehard trying to steal the Cruiserweight Championship. But there's the roll through. The roll through by Parcher.
Look at Alfie.
Oh, Parcher.
Griffin.
1,
Two.
2.
Oh no, the kick out. Diehard now. Look at these two going back and forth. Who's going to gain the advantage? There's one. There's two. But no.
Neither of
and
these
there's
two
the
giving
shot.
up. I don't know
There's
how
the
the
shot.
hell
Look at
Diehard's
this.
moving.
Into the cover again. 2 count. And another kick out. Oh, and there's the shot to the ribs. And what a knee. Oh, my fuck. Oh, and no.
Oh
Oh, my God.
No. That's
my
the targeting where he threw him on that steel step.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my.
Oh, and look at Diehard. Diehard knew he had to get out quickly.
If he stayed in there any longer, it would have been bad. You might have not have seen Diehard touch a ring again.
Now Diehard with multiple shots. Diehard floats. Oh, but no, the counter from Parcher. Parcher with a shot to the ribs. Parcher off of the ropes. Diehard rolls through. What the hell kind of evasion was that from Diehard?
He is really putting out all the stops here, and like I said earlier, I don't know how he's moving after what Griffin did to him.
I think it's pure adrenaline. Like I said, that you only get so many opportunities, and Diehard feels like he's squandered one against Connor Irwin, and he gotta feel like he can't squander this one.
He's definitely not doing that right now. He's taking every chance he can to get back at
Here we
Griffin.
go. Look at the. Oh my God!
Oh my God!
That 360 go to sleep.
And he's not done yet.
Oh, he's definitely not off of the ropes. Flies in. Big kick and another kick, continuing to pepper Parcher.
Oh my! That might have just busted Parcher open
And
into the cover.
Counts 1, counts 2. No, the kick out again from Griffin.
Diehard can't believe
Oh,
it.
Griffin!
Oh, Griffin!
Griffin! Out of nowhere! 2!
Two.
Oh, but no, another kick out. But here comes Griff. Off the ropes! Headshot! No! Oh, and look!
The headshot, it did not connect.
He's holding that lower back. And, oh my God! That sit out burning hammer.
That might have screwed him, guys.
Oh no.
No,
Oh my
Griffin.
God, there it is again. That lion tamer.
And I just don't see how Die Hard doesn't tap here. He's got to have so much will, so much heart and fight in him.
Oh,
how
there
much
it is.
do you want
there
it?
It
oh,
is.
he has to.
Yeah.
And here's your winner, and still UKW Cruiserweight Champion, the Rebel, Griffin Parcher.
A big win for the What? That's Owen.
Wait.
Owen's the super kick.
Oh my God, what is he doing here?
The Rock Star.
Steven.
The Rock Stars in UKW.
Owen Stevens is here and sending a message. What a night we've had of surprises, guys.
We've seen the return of Drea Dior, the return of Yamashita, and now the debut of the Rock Star.
Oh, and he's not playing around with Griffin.
And look
What
at the
you
chair.
doing?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Right to his home.
A message being sent to the Rebel that there's a Rock Star in UKW. Oh, and now look at this from Steven Stevens. Look at that, the beautiful, the slice spread right on the chair. Owen Stevens has made a statement for that UKW Cruiserweight Championship. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue on with UKW Smash, the UKW Pride Heavyweight Championship is on the line, where an injured Dragon Emperor takes on the Dominican Assassin.
And introducing first the challenger from Manhattan, New York, the Assassin, Azrael.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Dominican Assassin Azrael has made his way to Smash, and what a way to do it in front of this crowd to maybe beat Chris Slava for that Pride title. And we got to think back of how he got this opportunity, was able to take the beef that Luke Hammer and Chris Strucker could not squash, and got the opportunity for this match, and had an absolutely nice match last week against Alex Perez. One might say he might not be ready for this match. That match was gruesome. Alex Perez has been in 2 of those matches recently, but how is Chris Slava faring? We'll figure out tonight. It's time to see what this match can bring.
And introducing now, from Arlington, Texas, the UKW Pride Heavyweight Champion, the Submission Magician, Chris Slava.
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the submission magician, Chris Slava. And I know he may be injured, but this man is riding a huge wave of momentum. He's been Pride champion for a while here now. He's taken on the likes of just about anybody, and he's beaten just about anybody. So I believe that Chris Slava has what it takes, even though he's not 100%, to continue his reign tonight. But we can't forget what Azrael has done either. He had arguably one of the worst starts to a career in the history of UKW, and he has brought it back, and now he's earned himself a Pride opportunity here. And this is going to be one hell of a match.
And with everything's considered, everything we've seen Chris Slava go through over the past couple of months, you ought to think that the Dragon Emperor, the Submission Magician, is going to want to bring everything he's got here tonight. But also, that shoulder that shoulder definitely is going to end up playing a factor when it comes to Azrael's assassin lock. That modified dragon sleeper is definitely going to play damage to Chris Slava here tonight.
Doubt, and there's one thing these two have in common, is Alex Perez. These two had to take on Alex Perez. Chris Slava and Alex Perez match was gruesome, but so was Azrael and Alex Perez's match. So, in my opinion, they're both in the same shape, except that arm on Chris Slava.
And now you see Slava, oh my God!
Oh my God!
Perez tried to do damage to Slava early. Azrael tried to do damage to Slava early, and Slava is not having that. But now, Azrael back in control and sends Slava into the steps. This match looking like it's getting down and heavy duty early.
As much as you don't like seeing these type of matches, you gotta love it because of how much these competitors put their body on the line to give you a show. And not only that, how much they want to fight to keep that Pride title or claim that Pride title.
And you mentioned, Valente, how big it is for Azrael, because Azrael started UKW really wasn't the way he wanted it. And now he's kind of changed his tide. And now ever since then, he has a really big opportunity here tonight against Chris Slava. And as far as the Pride Championship concerned, this is the Chris Slava you would want to face, because this is a Chris Slava that is without a doubt not 100%.
Chris Slava is always dangerous in these matches, but not being at 100% is definitely the advantage that Azrael needs to, maybe put himself ahead here. He's, I honestly believe no matter the talent, doesn't matter who faces, Chris Slava. I think they are immediate underdogs just because of the experience and everything that he brings to the Pride division.
And I tend to agree with you. I just think that shoulder, we think about it, Slava originally hurt that shoulder in the match with Luke Hammer back at Revolution, and then it was only expanded on by Alex Perez, and now he's in another Pride title defense here against Azrael. And just overall,
Slava's being the champion, everybody wants him to be cast, and you're absolutely right. But right now, Azrael is inviting him back into the ring to see what they can get done.
And we know Slava's not going to walk away from the challenge, though, Dakota.
Definitely know that. And we're seeing it right here. Look how Azrael, and they're just beating each other down.
You got to think, as a champion that's walking in injured, do you even risk walking in without, the bandaging on? Because that just puts such a target on that shoulder if I'm Azrael. That's just something that I'm targeting.
1,000%. That's, free real estate right there, as people would say. You don't want to give them, you don't want to give them a bullseye, I would say. Because that just makes you super vulnerable.
Oh, now Azrael.
Azrael like he was going to go for something, but
Slava. He was inviting Slava back in the ring is what it looked like to me. And I think Azrael's keen on maybe putting an end to the Dragon Emperor, and he might do it right here. Oh my God! Oh my God! Right on the shoulder.
And that is not what you want to have if you're Chris Slava.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Slava is not in a position to take a majority of this assault. Oh my God!
Oh my God! Holy hell! He's got 11 more minutes left in this match, and it's looking to me right now, guys, that Azrael is the one that might come out with the win.
Slava's got to try to bring some of this back. And Slava, might have been looking for that octopus lock, and this could pay damage. Look at Azrael. There it is, Endicon device. And he has the shoulder hooked. The injured arm of Chris Slava.
Are we going to get our first point scored this early in the match?
I think this is showing the pain tolerance. The pain that Slava is able to withhold and ordeal. And now here comes Slava with a kick. And there's the chops. There's the shots from the Dragon Emperor. Applying the pressure to Azrael. Drop kick, no. As feeds through. But Slava right back on him. Slava double super kick.
Oh, and Slava's pissed off, guys. Slava's really taking it to Azrael now.
Oh, but no. The pushback by Az. Az picked up Slava. No! Sunday!
Oh my God.
Please.
Just when you thought Chris had something going for him.
Oh, no.
Down.
Oh, my God, last Chancery. A Chancery locked in. The hook of the neck of Chris Slava.
Oh, and it's really...
And I don't even think that the Chancery was meant to try to get a fall out of Slava. I think Azrael's setting him up, weakening him up for that Assassin's Lock. But now Slava applying the pressure a little bit more. And look, here comes Chris. Look at Chris Slava
and he's
go.
Fired up.
Oh my God,
Oh
what
my
a
God.
double stomp. Oh, but no, the head
Look
kick.
at
Azrael counters back with a head kick. Azrael, there it is, the cutter. Dragon Sleeper. That is
Oh my
the Assassin's
God.
Lock.
And I think this is going to be the first point scored. You see how it's retching on that shoulder. Oh my God, the way his body's bending.
Oh, and there, look at the tap from Slava. That is something we barely have ever seen, is a tap out from the submission magician.
Usually he's not doing. Look at Azrael. Azrael's got to get him back to his
Oh
corner.
my God.
Oh my God, he does.
Awesome.
And Azrael's really feeling it here, guys.
Oh, and Azrael might have Slava's going to send him into the post, but no, Slava sends Azrael into
Oh
the
my
post.
God.
And this could have been what Slava needed. Big shot. And now Slava could be looking. He's going to go. Here it is, Octopus Lock.
Oh, and every
But-
time I see that submission, it gets
But
worse.
look, the arm of Slava that he's using to try to apply pressure is
It's
the
a
injured
guy-
arm. You got to think
It
is he able to apply the same amount of damage and pressure as it would be if his arm is fully healthy? And I don't think it
You make a
was,
good point,
because
he doesn't.
Azrael is able to escape.
And that's going to be a big
step
factor
ahead.
in this match.
Now, Slava.
Azrael's
Oh,
gonna
Slava
have
caught
to
him with a right hand. Weeks of time. That rolling
Like you
got
said,
prettier.
one step ahead.
1, 2, 3. That equals the
I
falls.
lied. I lied.
Got it.
And
And
now,
look at Slava now throwing him into his corner.
oh, now look at Azrael.
Oh, Azrael
creating-
trying to hang on. This is bad.
Here we go. They're both ready to go. Azrael and Slava.
The
Big
one
shot.
next pinfall wins it.
7 minutes remain on the clock. 8 injured Dragon Emperor trying to power through another Pride title defense. The man
Is
that
Chris
walked.
Slava going to be able to do it?
The man that walked in to the first ever UKW Elimination Chamber match. The man that knocked off Luke Hammer at Revolution. Can he power through Azrael, the Dominican assassin here at Smash? No!
Oh, I don't know, guys. I don't
Assassin's
know.
Lock! He's got the Assassin's Lock locked in.
He tapped him out earlier with this. Is he going to do it again?
Slava's in trouble. Slava is in so
Oh,
much trouble right now.
The crowd is fired up.
Slava got out. Slava escaped. How in the hell did Chris Slava? There it is. Slava,
Wait.
weeks of time. Slava's done it. Slava
Holy
has
hell.
retained the Pride
He's
Heavyweight
gonna do
title
it.
again. He has, what the hell?
No!
Azrael
No
kicked
way.
out of the wings of time.
Az was able to stay alive.
Here comes Slava. Slava rushes in, spinning back elbow.
Slava trying to find any way. There's 6 minutes still left on the clock. Ton of time.
A second spinning back elbow, and look at the Dragon Emperor pounding, feeling into that shoulder, and a second spinning back elbow.
Trying to pump up the shoulder. You can't let it hold you down.
And now
Oh,
look,
maybe
he
a
might
little
be
payback.
looking to dislocate the shoulder of Azrael. Oh my
Oh
God!
my God! Holy hell!
Now here, wait for the knee. No, Az found a way to get out of it. Here comes Slava. Slava ran right into it.
but he got caught.
He got caught. He ran right into it. A second Assassin's Lock.
Is Slava gonna tap? Is he gonna tap?
Will the wherewithal, the power of the submission magician, and Slava refuses. Again, Slava refuses.
I have no clue how Chris Slava is able to do this.
Here
but
we
he's
go.
right back
Here
in
we
it.
go. Assassin's lock. And he's using that injured arm again.
You better pump it up. You gotta hold it in.
Oh, but Azrael quickly. He knew he had, because Slava was applying the pressure that time. Azrael knew he had to get out of it.
Out away. And Azrael holding
look
his
at
arm.
this. Here we go. Again with the endicott device.
Oh my God, and it's like where you said it's right on that shoulder.
Oh my God, he's gonna.
Oh my God, he's bridging it.
He's gonna dislocate the shoulder. Oh, Chris Slava, but Slava with the multiple elbows.
Able to use his knee, his
here we
legs
go.
to try to.
Slava picks the knee.
this is
Look at
smart.
this. Slava, look at that. There it is. That crossface, that bridged crossface.
Is Azrael gonna tap? It might be Valente.
It is 1-1 here. A absolute classic Pride title match.
God. Oh, and Az stays alive.
Oh, Azrael breaks the grip, and there it is, the back elbow.
He finds some way.
Oh, no. Oh, my
No.
God!
Oh my God!
Oh, my God!
Holy hell!
Oh, my God.
That is not good at all. You see the crowd back up around the ring. I am generally scared for Chris Slava.
Slava just went head first. And now
Azrael,
Slava
this is your
getting back
chance.
up. No. Oh, my God!
Oh my God!
Sit
Holy
in.
hell!
Again off that metal post. Azrael is taking
no words.
Slava the distance.
He definitely is. I just don't see how Slava can continue this match.
Slava. Azrael watching close. Slava getting to his feet. How the hell is the Dragon Emperor surviving all of this? Middle of the ring. There's the shot again.
Doing
from
everything
the
he
assassin.
can. Oh my. And Azrael's done, guys. I think we got a new Pride champ.
Azrael, there's the shot. There's the cutter. And he rolls right through. Slava.
Has he dethroned the magician?
Has it finally happened? After months of powerful title defenses.
Is he gonna tap?
Slava's in a bad way. Slava is trying to hold
God,
on.
you see how he's got it locked
He's got to
in?
hold on for 2 more minutes, and he retains the title. Can he hold on for 2 more minutes?
I'd be worried about snapping his
There's
damn
the
neck.
tap out. The tap out
God,
from
we got
Chris
to do it.
Slava.
And ladies and gentlemen, your winner by submission and new UKW Pride Heavyweight Champion, the Dominican Assassin, Azrael.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue on with UKW Smash, Rick Boom looks to take on A-List Austin Wallace. With the winner, will be guaranteed a UKW Championship shot at Red, White, and Bruised.
And introducing next from London, England, he is A-List Austin Wallace.
Ladies and gentlemen, A-List Austin Wallace is officially in Tokyo for Smash, and A-List Austin Wallace has his sights set on dreams a lot bigger than Rick Boom. He has his eyes set on the UKW Championship, whether that be Connor Irwin or whether it be the most valuable player, Tyler Drake. Austin Wallace lost the ACW Championship at Pinnacle 3, and he wants to right that wrong. And the best way is an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Austin Wallace wants to be world champion again, and he is coming for the UKW Championship.
And if it wasn't for Austin Wallace, Rick Boom would have held that title. But Austin Wallace got in the way. At first, we thought the paparazzi was Drake, back to his old ways, but it wasn't. Austin Wallace is here in UKW, And I gotta say, they say he's God's gift to wrestling. I will say it's looking like he is, because what a way to make an interest here at Smash. I am so excited for this, Valente. I know you are. Do you have any input?
Match as a UKW superstar. This is going to be insane. I know we all love Rick Boom as well, guys.
But they can't and they won't, cause my time is here. I'll make everyone cry and stand in the
And introducing first from Music City, USA, Rick Boom!
But guys, I think there is one man that Austin Wallace has definitely had the number of over the past couple of weeks, and that is Rick Boom. On 2 separate occasions, Wallace has left Boom laying. Will that be the case tonight here in Tokyo? Or will Rick Boom get his date with destiny back for the UKW Championship?
Definitely a great thing to thank Cass. Rick Boom has definitely deserved this. If it wasn't for Austin Wallace, we could have seen Rick Boom as world champ. But no, Austin Wallace got in the way, and if I'm Rick Boom, I'm mad. I'm going to show him what it means to make an official debut in UKW going up against a guy like Rick Boom.
Here we go, Wallace and Boom. And we know without a doubt Boom holds the power advantage. And he just decked Austin Wallace.
Wallace can continue hiding around in his suit and attacking Boom when he expects it the least. But when you're face to face with him, that's a man you don't want to stand across from.
And a big knee drop there from Boom. Boom now with multiple shots, but here comes Austin Wallace with the shot and then the knee, and there's the kick as well from Wallace. Wallace applying the pressure to Rick Boom now. And here, look at IE list. Austin Wallace with no shit over the top. Over the counter from Wallace. Wallace flies in. Look at A-list, but no. Shut down by Boom, and Boom back in control.
Doing a great job here. And like I said, this is, like Valente said, this is actually Austin Wallace's official debut in UKW as a UKW superstar. And it is starting a rocky, very rocky hill right now.
Yeah, all the fans, they may have seen him on ACW, but they also may have seen him as the opening match for day 2 of UKW Pinnacle.
As well as in the Rumble in the Bronx match as well, guys.
Yeah, so I mean, this is his first singles match here as a UKW superstar, and what a better way to, be introduced to the UKW roster than to have an opportunity for the World Championship if you can win here.
And a beautiful takedown by A-list Austin Wallace. Look at Wallace. Wallace off of the ropes. Look at Wallace. Beautiful tip up and a drop kick by A-list.
Maybe this is the reason he is God's gift to wrestling, ladies and gentlemen.
Now Wallace sends Boom over the top. Big shot, no counter from Boom. Boom now, look at the springboard. For a drop kick and an axe handle delivered from Austin Wallace. Wallace now off the ropes, slides in with a hell of a forearm. Just absolutely cleaned his clock with that one. Now off the ropes with a splash. Into the cover goes Wallace. Count 1, count 2 on Boom, but a kick out.
No.
Wallace again using that high risk, high reward offense, that elevated offense. Now off of the second rope, goes for the neck breaker. Boom
doesn't work out. Boom. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Just a knee to the back of the neck of Austin Wallace. And Boom, everything Wallace has had for Rick Boom. Boom's been able to counter, but he wasn't able to counter that moonsault. Absolutely picture perfect by Al.
Count 2. Oh.
No, but a kick out by Wallace. But now look at Wallace. Wallace now. Wallace looking, spins him inside. What a ripcord knee into the cover. Off of the knee strike, and it very much seems like 2 very different offenses. If you ask me, Wallace is trying to get this match over with as quickly as possible. Really doesn't even want to be in the ring with Boom here tonight.
That's what I was about to mention. It seems like he's moving at a very fast pace right now, guys. And I don't know if that's going to work against a guy like Boom.
What also seems to be that Wallace had little to no intention to really have a match with Boom. He's much more focused on that UKW championship. And now look at the lion tamer being applied by Wallace, but flipped out by Boom.
Boom using the strength of the longer legs. Definitely proved to his advantage there.
Look at the shots firing in and the uppercut as well. Now look at the falling fist drop.
Oh my
now the
God.
Targeting.
Holy hell.
Oh my God.
And it looks like to me, guys, Boom's a little pissed off.
Well, wouldn't you be if you feel like your biggest championship opportunity you've had in your career got squandered because of a guy that wasn't even under contract at the time that it happened? I would be pissed off too.
I would absolutely be pissed off too, Cass, and that's what I said when he came out. I mean, this is ridiculous. Boom had a shot at that title. He almost took Tyler Drake's title, and it just got ruined by Austin Wallace.
Yeah, Boom was 100% the better man that night. And,
what the hell is Wallace? Wallace might be the better man
I
right now. Wallace off the top. Oh my God. Rolling senton by Wallace. And now targeting the back.
We think of how much Boom is fast and how versatile he is, but we also got to think he does have the size advantage here. So I can respect Wallace going to a more high-flying techniques than trying to go hit with Boom.
But he might have got caught right there into the power slam by Boom. Now Boom off of the rope.
Oh no.
Boom drop incoming. Boom.
Boom.
Into the cover. Off of the Boom drop by Rick Boom. Counts taking a kick out by Wallace.
That is not what Wallace wanted to have happen. And I think I know what he's going for here, guys.
Boom eyeing up. Boom going top rope, actually. And now Wallace.
Maybe.
Wallace
Austin,
doesn't even...
if you look at the cut on Wallace's face, he might not know where he's at.
That's what I was going to say. Wallace looks like he's got a pretty bad cut forming. God, and Boom just... the Boom just seeing red at this point, I think.
I mean, he's justified the anger. He's channeling that against Wallace right now.
God,
oh my God!
Jesus, the guillotine off the bottom rope. And there's the fist drop, busting open the face even more.
This is bad, guys.
Oh, but no, here comes
Wallace trying to fight back.
Wallace went for that sweep of the leg again. Boom, counters back looking. Boom, what a power bomb!
And just when you think Wallace gets something going, Boom denies it.
Wait, what the?
What's going on here? What the hell?
What the hell?
What's going on here? Where's the camera? What is this?
It's damn paparazzi!
Get the hell out of here!
No. The same person.
Not again!
The culprit. Boom! No!
Oh, no.
The flash of the camera.
Get this out of here! Get the damn security!
Here we go into the cover. The referee.
No.
Counts one on Boom. There's two. Boom kicks out. Oh, and the ref. And I
oh no, you got a mad Boom.
Boom
You better
is
turn
up.
around.
My God! Holy hell!
Holy hell! Austin tried to do that tomfoolery again.
Boom is going to put him away. Boom looking.
Oh, my God.
Wallace
Boom,
away.
Oh, and Boom's holding that back. He might have messed it up.
Wallace, chop to the throat. Wallace looking. Wallace way. Into the cover.
Into the cover.
Is he going to win off that? Counts two. No. Oh, and Austin Wallace is beside itself, ladies and gentlemen.
Wallace thought he had it with the paparazzi again, but he didn't. Boom stays alive.
Big shot by Boom. Another shot. Boom now applying the pressure again to Austin Wallace with the kip up by Wallace. And look at Austin Wallace. Spinning punch to leg.
Oh, and Wallace is going to the top, ladies and gentlemen.
Wallace calling for Boom. This could be it off the top. Crossbody connects into the cover. Off of the crossbody on Boom.
This has got to be it. He's put everything he could into it. No. Pure adrenaline and rage is fueling Boom right now.
Oh, but
The ref.
Referee in the way of Austin Wallace into the enziguri onto Boom. Wallace now taunting here in front of the faithful.
Showboating.
Oh, but Boom
Wallace.
is up. Boom.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Just
Oh, my
cleaned his
God.
clock. Boom could be looking for the win here. With multiple jabs
Got to
the
ahead of
face
himself.
Wallace. No, but no, here comes. Here comes Boom and Austin Wallace.
God.
These two going back and forth.
Guys, Wallace's face is already busted open. That left cut on that eye is really bad. This is not where he wants to be.
No, it is not. If you're Rick Boom, you got to think you got to try to capitalize and beat Wallace soon. But look at Wallace.
Look at
the
Wallace.
shots to the rib. Look at Austin Wallace. Just massive forearm delivered. Wallace
If
now.
you're at Boom, like you said, you definitely got to be able to try to find a way to put it to an end soon because we don't
Oh,
know how
look
many
at
tricks.
what the hell is this
Right.
from Austin
Oh my
Wallace?
God.
Wallace is just beating the holy hell out of Boom in the corner, and another European uppercut.
Like you said, Valente, that's exactly
my
what he's
God.
got to do. Oh, my God.
Wallace
Yeah, like I
drop
was-
kick.
Like I was saying, you don't know what tricks that Austin Wallace might have up his sleeve because he's already shown one. There's probably another.
And I think
Definitely
Boom.
right.
I think Boom might be dead to rights right here, guys. Up on the
And
shoulder.
it just might be
of
it.
A-list Austin Wallace. God.
Oh, my
Damn,
God.
what a kick.
Knocked his teeth out.
Wallace calling, waiting, awaiting Boom, but no, sit over the top. And now, Boom. Hey, what the hell is Boom going for here on
What is
Wallace?
this? Whoa, boom, boom,
Whoa,
boom.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
What are you
No,
doing?
Oh, my God.
What are you, oh, my God.
The back suplex on the apron.
Oh,
Nails
my
and dead
God.
set.
That is not good, ladies and gentlemen. That is not good at all.
Frog splash. Damning. And now Boom continuing the assault. Boom with the boom drop directly onto Wallace. And now it immediately in the corner.
Oh, God.
Wallace,
He's going for that boom stick.
It's
Boom
over.
stick.
The combination of
That is
moves
it.
to Austin Wallace spells the end.
Two.
What?
No way. What? No way.
And Boom not even
Well, Boom is
questioning
trying
anything.
everything he can.
Oh, but here comes Wallace. Wallace with a counter.
Wallace is still fighting. I gotta say the paparazzi was scummy, but damn, does he have some fight in him?
Oh, Wallace actually lets him go. Catches Boom on the lariat. Now spreads in. But another shoulder block, and now here comes Boom. Ducks. Big kick. Wallace sends it back into the ropes. Wallace, what a knee! Oh my God, just cleaned his clock.
And Wallace is showboating right after that. You gotta like the confidence Wallace has, but the way he does it, the scummy ways like the paparazzi, is what's not right.
Beautiful sit-out lariat by Wallace. And now I think he's just toying with Boom. Boom, I think
At
is
this point, it looks like it.
Oh my God, big shot. Now off the rope, slides in again. And another sit-out lariat by Wallace. Wallace
And
top.
we've all seen it play out multiple times before. You do not want to play
Oh my
around with your
God.
food. You want to be able to end it. You don't want to show.
And I think it might be over right here. Counts 2 on
Right,
Boom.
Valente, that's
Oh
what he's
my
doing.
God!
No! What?
And look at Wallace.
Wallace is figuring out this is what UKW is about.
Oh, the whip of the shot to the throat was going to go for the Wallace way again. But now Boom with the counter. Boom applying the pressure. But no, countered out. Wallace caught Boom. Wallace way. A second Wallace way.
That is it.
Into the
Count
cover.
one,
Counts 2.
two.
What?
No! What? Am I in real life right now? Did Boom just kick out? Holy fuck!
Can't be
Oh,
real.
no, the roll-up. The roll-up for Boom. Boom's going to head to Red White Bruised in DC. No.
No!
Wallace. Oh, Boom with a shot. And another shot.
Just continuing, doing anything he can. I don't know how either of these competitors are still fighting right now, guys.
Here comes Boom. Boom looking again for the Boom drop.
Oh, you do it.
But no, Wallace.
No Boom.
Wallace moved out of the way. Wallace with a shot. Wallace way. A third Wallace way. Into
That
the
is
cover.
it.
That has got to be it for Rick Boom.
3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by pinfall. He is A-list Austin Wallace.
Up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have the UKW Valor Heavyweight Championship on the line as Ace Stone defends against Rogue Abbott.
Raised in what we used to call the future. Well, I ain't never read science fiction. Even some ex-friends.
And introducing first from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. He is the main character. He is Rogue Abbott.
Well, as Hero said, he is definitely the main character, and I'll tell you one thing about this guy, Rogue Abbott. Ever since walking into Pinnacle and beating Zay Jordan, he has been undefeated, has not lost yet. Hell, he even got this opportunity by beating Brad Barnett and Big K for this opportunity. There is nobody better than the main character right now. He is on another roll, undefeated. I said walking into Pinnacle that he was becoming a side character. Oh boy, was I wrong. There is one thing that Ace Stone doesn't want to face right now, and you're staring dead at him. Rogue Abbott is the guy to beat, and we might just see another title change tonight. No doubt, this will be the match to watch, and I would love to say, guys, how excited I am for it. And if I'm the Smash crowd, this is definitely a match that will be in the history books. This is definitely a match Ace Stone is not ready to comprehend and face. Rogue Abbott is on another level. Will Ace Stone be able to win tonight?
And introducing next, he is the UKW Valor Heavyweight Champion, Ace Stone.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here comes the UKW Valor Heavyweight Champion Ace Stone, the man who beat Big K at Pinnacle, and ever since then he's been on a roll. I know we say that about just about everybody, but this man embodies it. He's been a fighting champion. He's defended it. He's kept it in his grasp, but he's got a huge challenger tonight in the main character, Rogue Abbott. And like Dakota said, we thought for a while that he was becoming a side character. There was a point in time where he wasn't doing too hot, and then came Pinnacle. Then the grudge match came around with Zay Jordan. And something flipped in his mind. And now he's here, and now these two have never faced off before. I believe they've never faced off before. So this is history in the making. For all the faithful in attendance and watching at home, this is going to be a good one.
I think an absolute showcase between the main character Rogue Abbott and the leader of the Nightfall era for that Valor Heavyweight Championship. Stone has made it clear that he will hold the UKW Championship until he fades away, and that has become a pure focal point for this reign of the Nightfall era for Ace Stone. But Rogue Abbott is clear to say, and he said it before on the build to this matchup, that before there was the Nightfall era, there was the main character era. And he is ready to get part 2 cooking. The sequel for the main character era could start tonight.
Definitely undefeated, whether that had been Korea Kai, Brad Barnett, Big K, Caleb Allen, ever since Pinnacle. Rogue Abbott has been on a roll, but like you said, it is Ace Stone's Nightfall era. And is there one thing that could happen in that era? Will it be Rogue Abbott defeating him and letting that era come to an end? Here we go.
And we know definitely that Stone holds the bigger power, the prowess in this matchup. But is that going to make a difference? Oh my God. Oh my God.
My God.
Stone not wasting any time to absolutely deck the main character, Rogue Abbott. And now here comes Abbott, but oh my God, Stone with a right hand, and it levels Abbott.
Lord Stone.
Jesus Christ. Ace Stone is wasting no time to beat the hell out of the main character.
Not a great start for Rogue Abbott. He's got to find a way to get him an opportunity. Oh my, holy hell.
And this has not looked good for Rogue Abbott in the starting con. This is looking really bad. Oh, but Abbott buys himself some time. And now look at Abbott with the splash, but the roll through from Stone.
Just when you thought Abbott had a chance, Stone is able to just capitalize and get right back on top.
Stone now. Oh my God, just right into that corner of that damn metal barricade. Now what the hell is Stone looking for here? Just decks Abbott. And now sends him into the barricade. Good Lord, man.
This is in full control right now.
I think this might have been better if Abbott would have just kept his damn mouth shut.
He had some words for him on Valor not too long ago. But, man, I agree with you, Cass. Definitely should have kept his mouth shut because Ace Stone is not playing around.
My God! Jesus Christ!
Jesus.
Oh, my Lord.
All right, now sit right back in. Stone is betting up Abbott. I'm not going to lie, guys. This is shocking me. I expected a way more back-and-forth contest here tonight.
I definitely did. I mean, I was even saying it when Rogue was coming out, how good he's been since his win over Zay Jordan at Pinnacle. But it looks like Ace Stone is turning my words against me because he has really taken the ass whooping to the main character.
And how confident Abbott looked coming out here tonight. Oh my God.
It's not there.
Jesus.
He's got to find a way.
A second sit-out powerbomb from Stone.
Rogue has got to find a way to come back
Just
right now because it is not looking good.
Assault. Now look at that. Stone flips it. What is Stone looking for? Look at Stone. Oh my God.
And you see Abbott just holding his face, and this is not what we expected at all.
Stone now. Good God. Ever since Stone began this Nightfall era, this has become UKW Valor's reality, is they have a dominant, an unbeatable champion.
Stone is setting a great example of how he will never be beaten for that title.
And now look at Abbott. Abbott crawling to the corner, but oh my God!
Oh my
Meteora.
God!
Holy
Just not
damn.
letting up at all, guys. I don't think I've seen an ass whooping like this in a minute.
This is bad. Oh my God!
Ace might be the main character now.
It's just going to continue to get worse and worse for Abbott. Oh, and Stone just moved out of the way of Abbott. And now, look, targeting the knee into the Saito suplex.
I'm going to be real. Can we get somebody out here? We need to stop this.
Like, I might be wrong, but I don't think Abbott's had any offense.
No, he has had zero. You are not wrong.
Oh, look at Abbott.
He's still trying to fight.
Oh, but Abbott took out the knee. Abbott took out the knee. That was smart by the main character. He went low when Stone went high. Now here's the chop and the forearm from Abbott. And the chop again. Abbott is trying to fall the Big A Stone, but it's not playing any effect. And one shot drops Abbott. Got sit in. Oh, but the shoulder block by Abbott. And now there's the kick. And look at Abbott. Here he comes. Here comes the main character. Another shot blocked from Stone. Abbott, belly kick dropped him.
And Abbott's finally gotten his way. He's finally taken the opportunity.
But you got to think, if you're Abbott, you got to do a lot more than get Stone on his back. You got to keep him down for 3. Here comes Abbott over the top.
Oh my God. What a highlight reel.
The main character is starting to be back on main character shit. Here it comes. He's looking. Went for the tope atomico, but Stone moved out of the way. Oh, and this could be bad. Oh my God, the German.
Oh my God.
The German
Abbott.
Stone.
He tried to fight back, guys, but Stone is pissed off, and it doesn't look like nobody's stopping him.
Oh no, my God, broken will. Into the cover of a broken will. Counts 2. No. The kick out from Abbott. And guys, I'm shocked.
They're still fighting, but Ace is
Double.
looking at. Oh, never mind.
Abbott with the counter. And this is smart from Abbott. Look at Abbott pick apart Stone on the ground. And we've seen Abbott target those knees twice. That is a smart game plan from the main character.
He's got to take some size down that Ace has over him to find a way to compete with that, and I think he's doing that right now.
Just absolutely picking apart. Oh, and look, I brought up how he's targeted the knee. There it is, that knee bar. But Stone was right in red of the ropes.
It didn't look like he reached right there, but it looks like the ref thought it was a rope break. Maybe a little miscommunication there.
Another shot from Stone. Stone, no. This is just not looking good for Abbott. Right when Abbott starts having a little bit of offense, Stone shuts it down. Oh my, no. Holy hell! German off the top!
My God!
Oh no. Holy hell. No, not again. Broken will! God. Stone, over the top goes Abbott. You see Abbott barely even damn conscious. And now comes in.
Look at Abbott holding that neck.
This could be all but over if your name is Rogue Abbott. Abbott floats in. What a forearm and a shot. Here comes the main character. Discus lariat drops Stone. Oh man. Oh Lord, have mercy. Are we gonna see it? Abbott hooks him up. Knockout. TKO
We might be a
delivered.
new champ.
Into the cover.
It's
One.
the Nightmare
No.
era. White.
Oh, but Abbott wasted no time. Abbott saying, to hell with your Nightfall era. No, he was going to go for a second total knockout. God, and now, look at this. Oh, my God, this guillotine off the ropes to Abbott.
That was a 1 count, by the way, guys. It's just absolutely insane.
I'm shocked. I'm just absolutely shocked. I have no words. Sit back into the corner and just collapses out of it. Stone is absolutely betting up Rogue Abbott here. Oh God, not another German. He's gonna go for another German. Oh no, what the hell is he going for here? He's going for that damn Saito suplex off the top!
My God, man.
Trying to break Rogue in half.
Goodness, no, there's the German. It just, Stone, no, Stone, not another broken will. Oh my God, broken will. Oh my God, Stone, come on. Abbott struggling to get to his damn feet. Millisecond broken will. Oh, and Abbott, look at the fight. Look at the fight of Abbott. Abbott's getting up. Look at Stone,
the
broken
speed.
will.
Oh my God, the speed on that. The absolute speed.
I don't know why he's not trying to pin him yet.
I know why.
I think
because Stone wants to set up Abbott for twisted intentions. In the
the
cover.
main character has been put down. Knight Farrera survives.
Holy hell.
Ladies and gentlemen, will Rio De Niro get his revenge on his best friend Alex Young here tonight at Smash for the Internet Championship?
And introducing first from Chicago, Illinois, he is the Windy City Savage, Rio De Niro.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the Windy City Savage, Rio De Niro, who recently lost the Internet Championship after holding it for a while to the man he is facing tonight, Alex Young. Now I know these two came up together and, you know, other things, but this is competition now. These two are in a ring, across from each other, trying to knock each other's heads off for gold, for cash, for all of it, for the glory.
And introducing next, the UKW Internet Champion from Chicago, Illinois, the Lost Soul, Alex Young.
Alex Young, the Lost Soul, is set to defend his newly won UKW Internet Championship, Dakota. And he is taking his time here tonight to rub the Internet Championship that is around his waist now in the face of the Windy City Savage, Rio De Niro.
Absolutely right, Cass, and you can see how much he's taking it in. Alex Young's first event where he's walking in as the champion, it's gotta feel right. But how much does it feel right when what you did was you betrayed your brother, you fought dirty? Rio's exact words is, "I thought you were my brother. Why did you do this? Was it jealousy or envy?" Ladies and gentlemen, I think it was both. Everybody knows the Windy City Savage has been all the rave of UKW recently, and since he debuted, he has been the one to beat. And Alex Young felt that he just couldn't stand that no more. He wanted that title. He wanted to find a way to dethrone the Windy City Savage, and that's what he did. He found a way, and if I'm gonna ask myself this, and I'm gonna ask y'all this, does he really feel upset about the way he did it? Because I don't think he does at all.
I think Alex, in his mind, did what he felt was necessary. He did what he felt needed to be done for him to grow. And there, you can't argue with results. the result of the situation is that Alex Young is now your internet champion, and Rio De Niro is the challenger walking into the Tokyo Dome.
You know, I always say this. I'm like, you know, it's never the right thing. Morally, it's never the right thing. But damn, you know, I can't help but have to agree with whatever gets you championships, whatever gets you paid around here is the right way. And I know some people put, you know, I guess championships over morals, glory over morals. And I personally don't agree with it, but, you know, if that's what you got to do to win, then I can't just, you know, can't argue that.
And also,
We've seen this dance before between Zay Jordan and Rogue Abbott, but the only difference here, guys, is they didn't grow up together. They didn't know each other like that. They were friends, but they didn't really know how it was to grow up together like these two do. So I feel like this one hurts a little bit more than when we were seeing that dance.
And Alex brought up a good point, is he said he felt like, to him, he did what Rio was planning to do to him anyway. Alex got to Rio before Rio could get to him.
No doubt, and what Rio said in his promos, like I said, he thought he felt jealousy and envy. Maybe he did, but hell with it. What does that matter now? You've chosen the path you're on, Alex Young, and I hope you keep to it. I hope you stick to it. I hope you hold all that glory in your hands, all that gold, and you find yourself a way into one of the top of the UKW superstars, in a way into the history books, one of the greatest to ever hold that title. I hope you find a way to keep it, and I hope you find a way to win tonight. But it's going to be hard against a man who wants blood, against a man who wants it back, who wants to retain all he ever had in Rio De Niro. We're going to have to see tonight.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we continue. Rio De Niro and Alex Young for the UKW Internet Championship. An absolute match for an arena of this size here in Tokyo at the Tokyo Dome.
Co-main event of the evening. And honestly, this could potentially be match of the night, match of the year, match of all time.
I absolutely,
long history.
Me on a personal scale, I absolutely loved the first meeting between Alex Young and Rio, and I think this one only has a chance to improve, because now AY, Alex Young, is your internet champion, and we're going to see one hell of a fight from Rio De Niro here tonight.
Here we go, you see.
Oh, and look at AY. AY wants nothing to do with the Windy City Savage.
I can definitely see that. He's backing up. He's kind of running away.
Oh, look at that,
What the
Rio.
hell? And Rio's in hot pursuit.
Alex wants nothing to do with Rio De Niro. But now look at AY. AY, what the hell? Suckered in the Windy City Savage.
He baited Rio into what he wanted him to do, and I'm gotta say, guys, I'm liking this new Alex Young.
I don't like it, but I respect it.
And now AY, look, targeting the shoulder of the Windy City Savage. Look at the shot. Now look at AY over the top. What a neck breaker.
These two are really putting
Into
on
the
headlines
cover.
right into the
Here we go,
cover.
count one. Oh, but no,
Two.
kick one out.
Oh.
Kick out at one there from Rio. And like I said, AY now completely has the upper hand because of the smart game plan that was played by the Lost Souls.
Rio able to get out of that. Rio back on the offense now.
Oh, now look at Rio flips him. Oh my
Oh my
God!
God!
Might have just shattered the nose on a Lost Soul. Oh, now again. Oh my God. And now Rio making it a point
pissed.
to target the nose. Oh, and Rio.
And honestly, it's fair game, guys.
Oh my
Rio can
God.
play dirty too if he wants. Oh my Lord.
Into the cover. After those multiple strikes. Counts one, counts
Dude.
two, but a kick out.
Looks like Alex might have almost grabbed the rope there, but he thought he might not have been able to reach it.
Another shot. Oh, but Alex counters out. What the hell?
Oh my God!
God! He loaded that one for the back of the moving van. Jesus. Now here we go. Pops it. No counter. Elbow. Rio now. Sends him into the corner. Rio now stacks him up. Beautiful powerbomb. Flips him on his knees. What a knee strike again from the Windy City Savage.
Beautiful.
Now look at Rio. Rio and AY going back and forth here. Gonna brawl out. We knew this was gonna be a brawl. This isn't a damn wrestling match at this point. This is a fight. So now look at the shot from Alex Young, and now look at Rio and AY. Go back and forth. And the counter from Rio, and then the kick into the corner. And now Rio sends Alex out, sends him off the ropes. Look at Rio, bionic forearm. Into the hollow point. The counter away from Alex. Alex, pop up. What the hell is that from Alex Young?
My God, what is this?
Final Destination.
Oh my God.
Ball game. It's over now. Already over.
That's fast.
After Final
2.
Destination. No.
No!
And what a absolute beautiful move by Alex Young. Alex could be looking off the top. What's he going to go for here? Alex off of the top, whip for the foot stomp. Countered out, super kick to the midsection. The hollow point to the midsection by Rio. And now Rio gaining the advantage. But now AY gaining the advantage. Like I said, this is going to be a brawl here tonight. And it's all going to be based on who gains the upper hand. And right now it looks like Alex has the upper hand. And he does with the multiple strikes. He is getting the advantage on De Niro.
Oh my. He definitely, like you said, Cass, had the upper hand right there. And Alex has really had that all match. I mean, Rio's had a couple of flares here and there, but Alex has played this game perfect.
And it has been the smarts, the elegance, the intelligence of AY Alex Young. Set off the ropes. Alex, what the hell was that? A one-armed Samoan drop. Absolutely picture perfect. And now a pop-up backbreaker. Ooh. Alex Young is working a clinic right now.
He's teaching a lesson in Wrestling 101.
Rio seems very in this match with his emotions. Alex is fucking wrestling a classic. Beautiful overhead crossbody. Oh, now what is this? Look at this. Into the inverted sharpshooter. A absolute inverted sharpshooter locked in from Alex Young, but the rope through from De Niro. Now De Niro with the shot. And another kick. De Niro with another shot. But Alex pops it back. Alex off the ropes. Good Lord.
And Alex has put every stop in Rio's way. A blocking point has not been successful for Rio right now. Oh my God.
What a forearm to the jaw of Rio De Niro. And then a back kick. Alex Young is looking incredible, guys.
He really is. I've never seen Rio De Niro get beat this bad. Alex Young has played a perfect game, and he continues to play a perfect game.
Oh
my God!
Lee. And look at Alex just. Alex now top rope. Could be lucky to put an end mark. A exclamation point on the story of Rio De Niro. Godly, the stomp into the cover. Count 2. No, there's a kick out. Again, showing the resilience of the Windy City Savage. Oh, he's going to go for that stomp again. He's going to go for the stomp again off of the top. No! He went for something completely different. A beautiful famouser off of the top.
2.
No, another kick out by De Niro. And look at AY. AY's getting pissed. Oh, Alex!
AY! Stop!
Alex levels the referee.
Oh my God!
Oh, but here's Rio.
And look at Rio.
Rio now fighting back hollow point.
But that doesn't matter. The ref is down. But Rio's got a chance.
Rio's got him up for the full metal jacket.
Oh my God.
Rio gives
And
two
the ref's getting
damns.
back up.
Rio gives two damns about the referee or the pin. Rio is focused on dealing damage to Alex Young. A second hollow
Oh my
point.
God.
Now
In
into
your
the cover.
two-time
One,
inner.
two.
Net.
The delay from the referee.
What?
The delay from the referee might have costed Rio De Niro there.
The ref was trying to get his bearings about him, but he just couldn't. And like you said, Cass, it might have cost Rio.
Well, now, look, I don't think the referee understands completely what happened. I think he's still dazed, trying to get back into this. Look at Alex. Oh, my
God!
good Lord.
Oh, my Lord. And Rio had a little flare when the ref was down, but Alex Young continues to be insanely good right now.
Now sent in to that metal barricade. These two, I'm going to be honest, guys, I think that title is way on the other side of the mind of Rio De Niro and Alex Young.
Yeah, this is definitely a brewing type of thing. That title, like you said, is not on the mind of Alex Young at all. But if it is a count out, Alex does retain.
And a big
And this
shot.
is not good for Rio.
And another shot, but look at Rio.
Hey, look at these two.
They're already in a
Look,
count
bro,
of 8. And these two are continuing
Count
to
of
fight.
9.
And there's the count of 10. The match has been
It has
waved
to be.
off. But look at these two.
Look at these two.
They don't give two
care.
damns.
They're throwing it
Oh
down
my
on the
God.
stage here in Tokyo.
Oh, and Alex now getting dragged by De Niro. We got to get backstage. We got to
doing?
figure out where these two are going.
We got a camera back
Come
there.
on. Get a camera back
We
there.
got to get a camera back there. Where the hell are these two?
Come on, guys. Get
Production.
the
what
damn
the fuck?
camera.
Where the
If you don't
hell
get
is
the camera
De Niro?
back there,
There
you're
they
foul.
are. There
Oh,
they
no.
are.
Oh my God.
Where the hell?
Oh no.
Where the hell have Rio and Alex found themselves? Oh,
I don't know,
God.
but we got the camera back there finally, and these two have done found themselves on a death trap.
Oh my God, look at De Niro. De Niro with a shot and the Pele kick to Young.
Just so y'all know, Alex has retained because of the countout, but these two aren't done.
Oh my God.
I don't like this.
Rio.
guys.
Oh,
Rio.
no,
Wait, guys,
no.
that's glass.
That's glass.
That's glass.
No. Please.
Oh
Shit.
my God. Oh my God.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our main event where Tyler Drake will defend his UKW championship against Connor Irwin. And this is Connor Irwin's first opportunity for the world championship.
And introducing first from the Golden Coast in Australia, Connor Irwin.
Okay, UKW faithful, and like my co-commentator host Valente said, this is Connor Irwin's first world title match. He's been all over the scene since he debuted in UKW, whether it have been with the Cure, whether it have been the Cure triple threat for the international title, whether it have been any of those matches, none of it matters. Put that all behind you. Screw a Hell in a Cell with Draven. This is your chance to become a world champion. And if I'm Connor Irwin, there is no doubt I'm taking it. He got to this opportunity by beating Die Hard. He was able to get that match out, and he was able to defend this one-on-one match when he beat Alex Young, and a lot allowed Alex Young to break into this match and make it a triple threat that lessens his chance at Tyler Drake. If I'm Connor Irwin tonight, I'm staying focused. I'm setting my mind on the right thing. I'm setting my mind on winning this damn match and claiming gold as a world champion. I want to stand on that top rope. I want to hold the UKW World Championship here in front of the crowd in Tokyo. I want to be the guy that sets this Tyler Drake era on a blaze. I want him to set it on fire. And if I'm Connor Irwin, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
And introducing next, the UKW champion from Manhattan, New York. He is the most valuable player. He is Tyler Drake.
Like you said, Dakota, Connor Irwin has got to live up to the expectations that have been set on him in this world title match. But you also got to think, if you're the most valuable player, if you're Tyler Drake, you are the flag bearer now for United Kingdom Wrestling. This is what he wanted. A chance to right his wrongs. A chance to be the world champion that he should have been over a year ago. But now he has that opportunity to be that world champion. And this is going to be one fantastic main event here in Tokyo. Connor Irwin, the Aussie from the Golden Coast, takes on the most valuable player from Manhattan. A absolute barn burner here at Smash 4.
What a way to do it in front of this enlarged crowd here in Tokyo. There is no better stage but Pinnacle to win it at. And if Connor Irwin's able to do that, he will for sure set ablaze the roster. He will set ablaze the backstage. He will set ablaze everything, because nobody expects how Tyler Drake's been rolling recently. Nobody expects him to lose that championship. He has been phenomenal. The MVP has been the greatest there is. There is no doubt that the MVP will try to do everything he can tonight to keep that title, but he has got everything to lose, where Connor Irwin's got everything to gain. In my opinion, this is going to be a great match.
And if you're...
I think we can all agree that this is a great way to wrap up UKW Smash. This has been a great event so far. And I can't think of a better way to close off this show.
And in my opinion, guys, if you're A-list Austin Wallace and you have that title shot at Red, White, and Bruised in DC in a little over a month's time, do you think that you're watching this match so closely?
You are 1,000% watching this match. I don't care if you just got done fighting. You're getting back to the nearest monitor. You're turning this match on, because you need every little bit of information out of these two. If it's Connor Irwin, you gotta learn his style. If it's Tyler Drake, you gotta learn his style. You never know. You know, I know Tyler Drake's turning the leaf, but you never know what Tyler Drake can pull. And same with Austin Wallace. I mean, if you're both of these guys, you definitely gotta be prepared for what's gonna happen if you win. You already have your next challenger in line being your winner.
And I think that's... And if you're Tyler Drake or if you're Connor Irwin, you've also got to try to get Austin out of your mind. Try to get Wallace out of your head. Because if you don't, then you might not even get past your first hurdle, being either Drake or Irwin. Kick out at 2 by TD. Out of the roll-up.
That was way too close.
Oh my God! The deck
my.
by Drake out of that bionic forearm. And Drake has made it a key point early in this contest, guys, to target the knee of Connor Irwin. Now Irwin.
That's what he's doing. Trying to roll out, catch his breath, but Drake's not going to allow that to happen.
TD now eyeing up. Irwin went for the knee. What a boot! Good Lord, by Irwin, sends him right. And now Connor sends Drake right into the ring. Irwin, look at that, went for the elbow, but Drake moves at a big axe handle. TD now off of the ropes. Look at the crossbody, the athleticism on the cross splash. Now picking up Irwin. Drake has him stacked in a big backbreaker. Has him stacked again in a second backbreaker.
Drake's done a phenomenal job here, just keeping Connor Irwin at bay. He's got to have Connor Irwin thinking what he needs to do to get on top of MVP right now.
You got to think, if you're Connor Irwin, you got to think, what do you have to do to be able to knock off TD? But I don't think that's a good place to start. A beautiful shotgun drop kick.
And look at the haymakers Connor Irwin is putting on the MVP.
Now Connor eyeing up TD with a big shot. Oh, but TD counters back. No, Connor with another shot. But TD
back and forth.
The momentum that both of these men are trying to gain, because it could really tell the tape of this match. And there's that forearm from TD. And now TD, what is TD going for here? We are in Tokyo, guys, and TD's gonna go bridge the back and lock in the Muda lock. The referee calls for the rope break from Irwin. And
questionable there, but
TD. Oh, TD went for the splash, but Irwin was too close to the ropes. And I think that TD didn't actually end up losing too much from it. Irwin was still down from that Buddha lock.
Definitely not. He's still on top. He's still getting his ground base with him. He's still taking a whooping to Connor Irwin right now.
Now TD off of the ropes. TD, what a kick! God
oh my
damn.
God!
Now, and there's
TD's
the
not missing that
splash.
one.
There's the splash into the cover on Irwin. Counts 2, almost 3, but a kick out by the Aussie.
Frustration there by the champ.
TD now off the ropes. TD gonna go. Whip for the crossbody. Irwin counters out. Super kick stuns TD. And now's gonna go. Elevated flatliner.
Connor's finally getting some offense going.
Now what the
Connor,
hell?
what you doing?
Star
my-
press. I've never seen Connor Irwin pull out something like that.
You gotta pull out all the stops here at Smash, but Tyler Drake's not taking lightly to it.
And look, TD's already been targeting that knee. And now the reverse figure 4 locked in on the floor.
Oh my goodness. We're at a 2 count now.
And Drake might make it where Connor can't even get up to get in the ring. Oh, but Connor get out. Connor gets out. You see him holding that knee, though. Could definitely play a
I think
factor.
it was just I was going to say, I think it's just to damage that knee. Tyler Drake is playing the long game instead of the short game, and I think that is very smart by the champ.
Super kick out
Oh
of nowhere.
my God.
How the hell? And
What a counter!
look at Connor.
Jesus.
Look at Connor holding his knee.
Oh no.
Spear.
Playing it out. Well, spear!
Oh, my God, into the cover. Count.
Count
2.
1. Count.
Oh,
No!
the kick out by the Aussie. Connor stays alive, and you see Connor now crawling. He can't put a lot of weight on that knee. And now TD building up a
Breaking
flurry of
speed.
speed. Oh, and TD now in the corner. What the hell is Drake going to go for here? Suplex into the turnbuckle.
Oh my God!
Good fuck.
Drake is putting out all the stops.
I think Drake has been elevated by what he has seen from A-List Austin Wallace. And I think he very much wants to use Connor as kind of a prep match for Wallace at Red, White, and Bruised. Now multiple shots. Now Drake.
Connor tried his best there,
Off
but
the
Drake's
ropes.
countered it again.
Oh, Connor rolls through, counters through, shifts, and now multiple shots. And the jumping layer, but TD counters out. And these two making it a key to beat the hell out of each other.
No doubt, like you said, maybe trying to prove to Austin Wallace this is not what he wants to ask for in Drake. But what a shift of the tides if Connor Irwin can pull something out of his ass. Oh my God!
TD looks really
was
good
gonna-
here tonight. And now Drake.
Oh my God!
Drake's going to put Irwin away. There's the first Drake Valley Driver in the same way he put away Andre Simmons at Pinnacle. There's the second one. Night, Irwin. 1,
1,
2.
2.
No! Huh?
No!
Huh?
No!
And Drake's
What
in
the
disbelief. And look at Drake. He's pacing. Drake is pacing.
We know Connor Irwin has
No,
heart,
he countered the spear.
but it went right to the knee. The face of Drake hit the knee.
Well, look at Irwin. Irwin's thinking. Irwin's contemplating. Irwin, you see the thoughts going through his mind. Oh, but Connor not letting Drake get out of the corner. He's really contemplating with himself, guys. What the hell is Connor trying to do? Now he's going to stack him up. Oh, but no, TD with the counter.
Wasn't looking there well there for TD for a sec, but Connor, how's he
Connor.
going?
There's the shot again from Irwin.
He really wants something in that corner, guys.
Keep looking for her.
Oh, now sends him in. Connor, what the hell? Oh, my God, the
Oh,
German. Connor now sending TD back in to that corner. Shoots him up top. Oh, another counter from TD. TD sends Connor up top. Shoots him up, shoots the half. Drake climbing up with Irwin, but whoa, wait, Irwin caught Drake!
What the hell?
Whoa!
Oh,
No!
he caught him!
No!
Oh my God!
Not again!
No!
Oh my fuck!
No! Oh my God! Not again!
One, two, Drake, grab the ropes!
I have no hell. I have no mind. How the hell did Drake even know to grab the ropes there? Pure
I don't think he
adrenaline.
knew. I think it was just pure instinct.
Oh, and now Connor applying the pressure to TD. Oh, but TD countered out. TD, Drake Valley driver. Into the cover.
1, two.
No.
Connor just doesn't give up.
And now Drake's on the outside. Drake's pacing again.
He's scared.
Oh, Drake.
No, Drake's gonna get disqualified.
If he gets disqualified, he wins the title. He retains the title if he gets himself
He's thinking
disqualified.
about it.
Oh, no, Drake
He
threw it
doesn't do
down.
it.
Drake threw it down.
Drake's bringing the fight. He's not that old Drake no more. He's really bringing it to him. Back and forth, these two.
A year ago, Drake would have took the easy way out. But now he is choosing to go toe-to-toe with the Aussie.
I gotta give him respect. I gotta give him all the respect for that.
Now again, TD. Oh, God, a hell of a chop across the chest. And now look at TD
Tyler.
Pepper. Connor Owen.
And I don't know how much more Connor can take, guys. He is really taking the
Off
brunt of the
the
match, and Tyler
ropes.
Drake. Oh my God!
Good God. TD now's got him up. Drake Valley driver.
I don't think Tyler's done there yet.
No,
He's
he's
making
not.
a statement to Austin
second
Wallace.
Drake Valley driver. And like you just said,
he's not
Dakota,
done.
I think he is making a statement to the #1 contender for the UKW Championship, Austin Wallace.
Third one.
That's
Rolls
4.
through. He's going for a fourth one now.
4 consecutive
Damn.
Drake Valley drivers. You can count to 100.
9, 3.
And ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, and still UKW champion, the most valuable player, Tyler Drake.
Drake celebrating here. It's not way off
Wait,
the
wait,
Wallace.
Also, Wallace is back out here after his win against Boom and is really making a statement.
We know
I
Austin
thought
Wallace.
Drake was making the biggest statement of the night. Austin Wallace might be taking it to another level.
A message is
What
being
the
sent
hell?
here to by Austin Wallace that at Red, White, and Bruised, UKW is going to see a new world champion.
Right on that chair, man. Come on, Austin.
I don't even know how Drake's still standing after that nightmare pile driver off the top. And all right, second Wallace
Oh my
way.
God. I don't think Drake's gonna make it to Red, White, and Bruised.
Now getting rid of the chair, and now look at A-list Austin Wallace. Got a third consecutive Wallace way.
And he's not done there, guys. This is bad. Drake couldn't even celebrate his
my
title
God.
defense.
Drake now just getting tossed out. And now look what's in the middle of the ring with Austin Wallace. Wallace has possession of the UKW Championship.
Is that going to be the sight to see? We're going to have to find out very soon.
That's what I was going to say, Valente. Is that going to be the sight to see in DC for Red, White, and Bruised?